like Joplin because of the size. It's not a really small town, but it's not a huge town either. My family grew up in Joplin. Everybody here is very, very friendly, very nice. I feel that Joplin is going to rebuild and be even better than it was before.
I want you to go back to May 22nd and tell me about what happened to you that afternoon.
Well, it was a pretty typical afternoon, except that it was my daughter's high school graduation day. And we came out of there proud of her and happy and headed to Red Lobster to have dinner, but we never made it to Red Lobster. We pretty much drove right into the tornado. We just thought it was a bad storm. We didn't realize it was a tornado because it really didn't look like a tornado. So she was in her car by herself in front of us, and me and my mom and dad were in their vehicle. All of a sudden, my dad realized what was taking place, and he started yelling for my mom to pull over. So we pulled over in a parking lot in front of Home Depot, and we rode the tornado out there in the car.
Wait, so all around you, people are dying, buildings are flying, and you survived in a car?
It was a miracle. All the windows blew out in the vehicle. The back end of the vehicle was lifting up off the ground. We thought it was over. We thought we were goners. When we finally managed to make it to the house that evening, which was quite a task in itself, it was very, very unbelievable, actually. It just was too much to even take in. I think we were just all in shock. And you're looking at all your stuff, and it's just destroyed. Everything that, you know, you've worked hard for. We didn't have much, but this is our little home, and we loved it.
So the home is, even though the structure standing here, the home is a total loss.
Total loss, yes. As far as the house goes, we're kind of in a waiting state right now. You know, do we rebuild in this neighborhood, or do we just move on, because we're not sure what's going to happen with this neighborhood. There's rentals here. There's several abandoned houses. I don't want to start deciding that, yes, I'm definitely going to rebuild, and then no one else rebuilds, and I'm kind of the only one here on the block, you know. I'm debating on maybe just renting a little apartment for myself. That way I can save more money to put away towards what she's going to need, you know, for college.
Do you feel like you're frozen, like your life's on hold?
Right now, yes.
And hearing you, it sounds to me like it's a good idea to stay frozen right now, that for you to make a decision to rebuild here right now doesn't make sense. Financially, what has this meant to you to this moment?
Well, her college has been a priority of ours, and we were really worried that all of this was going to stop that from happening. And I tried to reassure her that it would not. I would do everything that I could to make sure she could still go to college.
Lauren, one thing that I want to tell you is that one of the most important things is for you not to delay entry into school. If you're planning to go this fall, go this fall. If it means you have to go to community college first because of the issues with money, go to community college, but get started in the process. My experience is, you're 18. If you don't go now because of everything that's happened here, and you put that on hold, the odds that you then not go through the roof. How many hours a week do you work right now?
Too many to count, a lot.
What are you doing with all the money you're making there?
Deposit it straight to the bank.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I am very impressed. Saving 100% of your pay.
Yep.
She's determined to do this. I've never seen a teenager so determined and focused on one thing, and this is her goal.
Well, Lauren, I'm known as cheap guy, and I'll tell you, even as cheap guy, it's okay for you to borrow what are known as subsidized Staffords. There's no interest that accrues while you're in school. Once you finish school, you have to pay them back, but the interest rate's really, really low. And I think, especially with your personality where you're so careful with money, you'd be absolutely safe if you needed to borrow money under the subsidized Stafford program, I think both of you are going to be fine. Here you are going to work just as you always were, building up those savings. You're still working. You've got a roof over your head. You have a place for the two of you to live. I think you're going to be fine.